All right, I gotta turn the volume up. What up, y'all? Sorry about that. It's your man ES the Hermit Star back again with another video on how I am here to do the last quarter moon for the year. You know, last quarter moon in Virgo. For Cancer, for the sign of Cancer. Okay, so if you have Cancer in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, I would say particularly, if you're gonna watch these videos today, these quarter moon videos today, and want to partake in that type of energy and the knowledge, I would suggest you be the actual sun sign of said sign that I will be reading for today. So Cancer suns. But again, if you want, I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I'm here to just introduce you to the energies, what the universe wants to let you know at this moment in time. Again, this is the quarter moon in Virgo for the sign of Cancer. Okay. If you would like a personal read, you are able to book that by sending me an email. You can find my email in the description box of this video and every video as well. Just know that there are scammers in this community. So if there is someone pretending to be me, it is a scam. It's getting real chilly. I should have got my sweater. I told myself I was going to get my sweater. Probably when I do the next video, I'll boss it out here. But anyways, yeah, if you, again, personal read, you email me. I do not reach out to you. If there's someone claiming to be me reaching out to you, it is a scam. So just be mindful of that. So for a quick message of what the quarter moon in Virgo symbolizes before we get into your reading here, it is you getting in alignment with what feels right with you. Simple as that. Aligning yourself with your true calling, especially within relationships. This could be personal relationships, interpersonal relationships, whatever the case is. This is taking all the lessons you've learned this month, in November. By the time, whoever's watching this in the future, thank you, hit that thumbs up. But take all the lessons you've learned this month and think about what is true to you and you only, right? Don't think about, pleasing a partner, pleasing family members. What is true for you? What is true? What is true for you? Simple as that. And then living in that and coming up with ways and trying to figure out how you're going to sustain that energy and that mindset going forward. So from this day on forward. All right. So we start off your reading with the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is finding hope. This is you recovering from really just a moment of suffering. And I do like to see this. I mean, you do have equal, I would say, at least in this reading here, equal parts positive and negative energies, or, likely and not so likely, or well, not likely, but outcomes you probably would like to have and outcomes you wouldn't want necessarily. We'll get into all of that. But this is a great start. And I feel as though as long as you continue to move in this type of energy where you're either seeking the help, seeking the guidance, especially because I'm just going to say Cancer, it just seems as though, and I could be looking into it, I'm a overthinker, but it's like, I feel as though Cancer's, every time I put out, not every time, but the last few times I put out a video for Cancers and stuff, people didn't like it. People took offense to simply just getting help, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. I'm not, it's just simply just saying, hey, this is the energy here and this is what you need to know. And it feels as though with the Cancers, at least that's been viewing me, is that if it's anything less than you're perfect and there's nothing wrong with you, and they don't want to hear it. Now, is that going to stop me from reading for y'all? No. I mean, the generator chose y'all, and and I'm going to read y'all. Like, I choose the signs. I read for the signs the generator chooses. So it is what it is. But I mentioned that not to diss y'all, but again, this is someone who is finding hope, but also via helping helping themselves in a way by actually admitting that they need some help. They need some assistance. But what I meant was finding hope and recovery by getting help, and there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with any sign, anybody saying, listen, I need help with this thing, or whatever the case is, right? So chill out. Anyways, your nuts card is the Justice card, upright. Love seeing this in this position always. This is exactly what the title of the card symbolizes: honesty, fairness, clarity, justice happening, it seems, maybe for you. This might be in matters of money or work, because you do have a Pentacles card here, where something may have been you either may have been slighted at work, and it does seem as though justice is going to happen. Now, granted, I don't think the Pentacles card is in a position you want it to be, but nonetheless, if you continue to move in an energy where you're actually, it seems as though you really need to, again, seek guidance, but trust the universe. And it seems as though the guidance you really need to seek is talk to God, talk to the universe, talk to a higher power. Now, I mentioned that because when you have the Hanged Man in reverse, which is pretty much the standing man, the person who's just standing around, stalling, not doing anything at all. Whereas with the Hanged Man in its rightful position, is someone who is allowing the universe, having trust in the universe, a higher power, to handle whatever situations need to be handled, allowing things to play out however they need to play out. But that's not how it showed up here. It showed up like this. So is stalling around and not doing anything the same thing, but the Hanged Man isn't necessarily inactivity. It's you not taking control, you only controlling what you can and leaving the rest up for, again, a higher power. Whereas this energy is, not only are you not taking control of the universe's job, God's job, but you're not doing your part either. And if you want things to change here, it seems as though, and again, this showed up here, but it doesn't mean that this energy isn't present. As I always say, the energy is present no matter what direction the cards show up in, but it just, wherever it shows up in, it's the strongest. But you can combat that, but you have to make moves in order to combat that. It's not just enough to say, okay, I'm going to seek out help. Great. This is a great start. Okay, this is a great start. And whatever this thing you need, to seek out for, again, if it has something to do with either your money, work in general, just sitting around and thinking the universe is going to do its job, things will play out how they play out. Yeah, but you don't make things play out in the direction that you would want them to, which I believe you want them to, and put it that way at least, because you're just not really doing anything. Now, if this is the outcome you want, you don't want to do anything, and you're like, I don't really care what happens with this situation here. I don't really care. Like, it is what it is. I don't want to do shit. Then by all means, just sit around. Sit around and let life take its course, But I have a strong feeling that that's not what you want. You want things to work out a certain way, but you need to put in more work, and you're not doing it. All right, this is also a symbol. This is what I was saying before. This has to do with either, issues with work or, money as well. Okay, lack of inspiration, lack of diversity, in the sense of you're trying methods that haven't worked in the past, and you're still trying them as if they're going to work now, right? You're not trying anything new, essentially. And for the Eight of Pentacles to come, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse to come right after the Hanged Man in reverse, just shows that the activity that you need to do is to, yes, trust God, but also you need to do something new. You need to do something new, and like as far as figuring out whatever this justice issue describes, and whatever this suffering may have been. Again, you are on a good start with I gotta do something, with the I gotta do something mindset, but it seems as though you're applying things, and let's just say you're applying things that may have worked in the past, in regards to past situations where you may have been done wrong, or you may have been in a situation, a pickle or something. I don't know, right? You're trying those old methods, but they're not going to work in this situation here, because it's just not. It's like putting together a puzzle, and every puzzle is different, right? So obviously there's puzzle pieces. In order for you to complete a puzzle, you have to put the correct puzzle pieces together. But it seems as though what you're doing is you're taking puzzle pieces from a puzzle that you've completed in the past and it worked, and you're doing it, and then now you're taking it into this new puzzle here, and you're trying to jam it into this new puzzle and make it work. These are totally two different puzzles. You know what I'm saying? What worked in the past because that was what was needed in the past. What's right now, it's not going to work right now though. What's needed in the present is a totally different approach to this puzzle. So with that being said, if I could give you a little more guidance before we end off this video, I feel as though part of the puzzle pieces I can give you is, once again, you need to trust in God, the universe. All right. You need to do that, but you also need to trust in yourself to make moves. Yeah, you are seeking help, it seems as though, or at least the idea, with, again, the Nine of Swords in reverse. And the idea of, yes, I really do need to do something about it. But listen to really the Eight of Pentacles in reverse when it's telling you need to do something different. Not what you did in the past. What you did in the past worked in the past, but this is a totally different situation, or at least a totally different puzzle here. You can't take, if you're having allergies right now and stuff, and you're taking cold and flu medicine, sure, are there similar symptoms between allergies and having a cold and flu? Yeah, but then that cold and flu medicine knocks you the hell out, and it makes you drowsy and all this other stuff, and you just wanted to deal with the sneezing you had. You don't have a cold and flu. So it's like, sure, it might be similar symptoms for someone who has a cold and flu as opposed to allergies, but that's not your symptoms. And now you done took this medicine that had knocked you off your game and off your rocker, and you high as hell behind the wheel on cold and flu medicine because of allergies. I'm gonna let your imagination run deep on what happens with situations like that, but it's not good. Anyways, that's what I have for you right here, Cancer. Alright, for your quarter moon in Virgo reading. Again, take the message of aligning with yourself, aligning with what is right for you. But and you could blend it with this message here of, it just seems as though trust God, but also do your part as well. And I would say trust yourself and to be able to solve this problem. But do it with a sense of just new ideas. Have some new ideas here to solve that issue, to put into work, because that old work you did, as I said with the puzzle analogy, it's not going to work. You can't take old puzzle pieces from an old puzzle, a different puzzle, and then put it in a new puzzle and expect it to complete that puzzle 100%. You might have luck here and there with, there's certain puzzle pieces from an old puzzle to this new puzzle that works in a way, but surely it's not the entire thing. Every puzzle is different. So yeah, that's what I have for you today. That bell symbolizes notifications, really, but no, it may have been a confirmation. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for trusting me for being one of your intuitive readers for today. If that is the case, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's hit more than one more subscriber, but one more subscriber will make it 48. And again, every 12 subscribers, I do an all signs reading. So if you would like that, hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed. Again, like, comment, and share, all that good stuff. If you would like a personal read, description box below. Okay, I would not reach out to you. So if anyone is claiming to be me reaching out to you, it is a scammer. All right, now, y'all have a good day, and y'all take care out there.